Shalom. People were talking a lot about faith today in our daily learning, and I had a memory of when I left my yeshiva in the old city and I went down into what's called Ir David, the city of David. It's outside the old city wall, in the middle of a hotly, shall we say, contested Arab neighborhood. And down in the bottom of that neighborhood, there's a long staircase winding through the houses and really like on people's doorsteps. And you end up at this old cave, very old cave, because it's the cave where King David and his people took Shlomo HaMelech to the mikveh before he was anointed king. So that's an important day for Am Yisrael, the day that King Solomon was anointed. And they took him out down to this cave with this well of water flowing through it, and we used to go there and dip, before Shabbat. And one time I went alone. I wasn't always alone, but a lot of times. And all of a sudden, rocks start raining down. And I'm like, I wasn't laughing like I'm laughing now. The rocks are falling on my left, on my right, ahead of me, behind me. And I look up, and I really don't see anything, because it's like house stacked upon house. And, I assumed it was little kids throwing things from above. And I said, what am I going to do? Am I going to go hide in their neighborhood? Not a good idea. Am I going to run back up the stairs to get away? Well, I don't want to get hit by rocks, but I don't really want to quit. What I set out to do was to enter the holy water and become purified for the morning prayer, which is something that Jews do, and it's very important, and it's a very beautiful thing because it clears the mind so you can really approach the greatness of the one you're trying to talk to. And then the other idea was that I would just keep on going. But I needed a state of mind. I needed that faith to become activated. In other words, faith is an idea. But when you're faced with fear, then the idea needs to leave your brain and go down into your heart and into your hands and into your feet. You need faith in every single organ of your body to be, have rocks raining down and walk a smooth, straight path to your goal. And that's what I did. I centered myself. I said, okay, look, whether I get hit by rocks or not is not really in my hands. Because if I start running a zigzag pattern like in football, it's not necessarily going to help at all. And if I walk super fast, it's a steep descent, and I don't want to take a chance with that. And then I thought, well, if I walk slow, just be yourself in the moment of stress, in the moment of trial. All Israel right now is facing these external threats from all over the Middle East. And what are we going to do? People are dancing in the street still. People are in the supermarket howling and singing together because Jews have faith. And we have faith especially now because the people that are after us are horrible people that just, rape and pillage and plunder and burn and do it to each other. And they've chosen us to be the people that are always the first target of these unfortunate, I say unfortunate because they don't know what they're doing to their souls or to their families or to us. It's a death cult. That's what a large part of fanatic, radical Islam is. Anyways, so I'm going down through this Arab neighborhood and the rocks are coming down, and I got to the well finally and went into the cave and I dipped, and now I said, now I got to go back up. Maybe they'll be waiting still with more rocks. And as it was, I took my time, right, in the cave. I got dressed, said a few prayers, and I walked back up through the Arab neighborhood, across the road to the old city of Jerusalem. And nothing happened. So what's the idea? Well, the idea, my friends, is that we need faith, but we need our faith to be like in our bones, in our blood, and not just in our idea center, because we read it in a book. And so sometimes to get that, we have to go through the fear to get to the other side of fear, which you have true faith, full faith, complete faith. Now, it doesn't mean you do things with ignorantly, and I didn't like go back every day after that to test these guys if they could learn how to throw a little better. But I did understand a little bit about what the test is about. It's only to give us the reward of a higher level. And we can't get to the higher level without the test. And so whatever test you're facing in faith, whether it's money, which is the big one worldwide, or in your family, with your wife or your husband, or with your children, it all comes back to the same idea. Faith in the one who made us, created us, guards us, leads us, guides us, and has an agenda for us. We have to believe in his agenda. We have to, because we can't make it up. We can't figure it out. And when we have all those things down, because we went through the test, believe me, then you really will want to dance. You will celebrate even during these difficult times. We should be blessed with that faith day by day. We have to build it again and again. And when we do, we become new people. All the best.